Hey everyone, welcome. I'm Dark Sky, and today we are playing some Blind Descent. This is a super fun game to having to deal with survival and building and trying to just make it on Mars. But we're underground. We're under in a cave-like structure that's inside Mars. It's very strange. But yeah, let's get into this. Let's get started. The year is 2071, and you are a Hyperion excavation site on Mars. You are suddenly awakened in the middle of the night. It's time. Your team has been tasked to establish an initial exploration outpost. It is completely unknown what you will find, as you are the dangers in the area. You step into the elevator, preparing yourself for descent into the uncharted darkness. Whatever lies below, your team will be first to see it.
Hey kid, grab my hand! Come on, you're almost there! Set me!
Good. You're finally awake. Nice to have you back, Pathfinder. I'm Hollowwatch, your AI companion. I suspect you are experiencing disorientation and possibly amnesia resulting from physical trauma. May I suggest you start to investigate the immediate area to determine our next steps? You're currently within the Hyperion excavation site on Mars. The elevator transporting you and the rest of the crew crashed. You are not the only survivor, but you are the only one within this facility. I can spend more time answering questions, but I would strongly suggest you start investigating the area. Very good. You move, I will guide.
Okay, so here we are. We descended from up there. Looks like maybe there was an elevator that came down through here and it crashed. But now we got to go and find our crew. But first, we need to be able to survive.
Light at the end of the tunnel. Rounds up ahead, Pathfinder. The closest comparison in my database is found in the Earth Animalia class known as birds.
You can hit shift to do your running all the way out of this tunnel. Yeah, you don't have to worry about your stamina, so that's pretty nice.
This is quite extraordinary. In all the simulations I ran, I never could have predicted this. We have so much to explore. I'm detecting a scanner up ahead. You should pick it up. Someone from the crew must have dropped it. And that means two things. Firstly, that at least one of your crew survived, and second, we're on the right path.
All right, I grabbed some trees or some bushes I found on the ground, just doing some scanning of the nearby foliage, try to figure out what's what here. What we were able to use. A lot of this is useless. I thought I saw a rock there, but nope. All right, so we want to take this from the tree. I meant to scan it before I took that from the tree, but gotta remember to scan it first. There we go. Looks like we're going to need some water. I am thinking that if we can get... Oh, we need a stick and some stones, stuff like that to make our make our axe. So let's see if we can't find something to do that. A lake down there. Oh, I discovered a stone spear by just looking down there. Oh, that's interesting. Try to scan everything, and each little tiny thing, you never know what it could do for us.
If you scan that plant ahead, I'll be able to inform you whether it will be safe to eat.
We got some rocks on the ground. Let's pick that up so we can start working on making our axe and everything. If you hit the control button, that's for you for the duck. We don't want a duck right now. Grab as many rocks as you can, because we're also going to need to use these rocks to make our fire pit. There we go. Scan that one before I grabbed it. Huh. There we go. All right, and in this one here, we're going to need the stick, so grab a bunch of these. Let's see if we can find all the sticks here. Want to take all these leaves out of here so I can kind of separate them from the sticks. There we go. Now we can pick up all the sticks. Oh, I think I got all I can. Let's break those. G is to drop the item. There we go. We got a few sticks. Let's head on down here. See what we can find down this way. Pick up for a few more rocks along the way. Let's see if we can't make something out of the stuff that we've gotten so far. I want to make, let's see, a stone axe. Let's craft one of those.
You managed to build a satisfactory axe. Good job. Next, you'll need to start a fire, preferably without injuring yourself. Not only will a fire keep your body temperature optimal, it will also allow you to thoroughly cook any foodstuffs, boil water to make it safe, and keep away any hostile entities we may encounter. You'll need rocks, wood, and dry material to start a fire. I can guide you to the supplies you need.
Now let's go in a little bit here. Probably not stop here, but we can stop to pick these up because this is food right here for us.
This will be safe for you to consume, Pathfinder. I make no promises about the taste, I'm afraid.
Let's see, we need to be able to find ourselves a coconut tree or something because we're going to need some coconuts. Maybe we'll find what we need up here. Pick up a lot of these leaves. That'll help with bandages and everything. I don't see any trees here that have like a coconut in them because we need some kind of a coconut to be able to put water in. That's going to be our water source. We'll keep looking around, seeing if we can find stuff. We want to collect all the stuff that we can get here. We got all these vines and stuff. We might want to eat some food. So I'm going to grab these little things out of this thing here to get us some food. All right, just kind of looking around here, thinking of a great spot to kind of set up base. If we hit M, we can look at our map here, and it looks like, I don't know, maybe there's some water like right over there somewhere. If we can position ourselves next to some water, that would probably be a good thing. Oh, look at that. We found an area, but we can't get into it at the moment. Did find a watering hole here, so that's cool. And we got these little things here to kind of help fill us up with water. And there's those little guys, those little crab guys. There's a few with that. And then we got some food over there. There's a lot of food in this area. We got these here.
Three-dimensional imaging skills inform me that object is the correct size and shape to carry water.
There you go. So we can use that to carry our water and, set up that way. Now, let's go over here, and I'm thinking maybe just setting up base like in this area. There you go, little lanterns there. Now, these things here, they're like tomatoes, so we can use these for food. Thinking right down in this area, this ballpark figure area, this actually right here looks pretty big, nice and spacious. See if we can't set off the fire here in the distance so it's not in our way. We'll put a fire pit right here. Nope, not there. Let's try right there. Why did it go up there? I don't know why. All right, so we're going to put it right here. We'll pick up that. Add the materials. We got to click down all the materials. There we go. We got ourselves a little fire now.
Successful fire. And after a cursory status check, I see your body is free from burns. Now you can start cooking food and boiling water. It's wise to never trust any standing water you find here. You should always boil it first. We know where to find water, but transporting it is another matter. We'll need you to find an object that is suitable for containing water. Keep an eye out for anything that might work, and I'll do the same.
Okay, and the other thing we need to do is set up a little bed here for us. There we go. So now we just need some leaves and all that. So there should be plenty of those, like right here. Here's more vines. Just kick down these. Let's see, we got 4 there. There should be 4 sticks. Well, I guess we might have 4 sticks on us, huh?
Do you see that? What is this growth? I've not detected anything like this before. Scan it quickly. Well, this is fascinating, if rather alarming. This organism displays aggressive behavior. Data extrapolation suggests the cluster will continue to grow exponentially. It will grow over your constructions, possibly destroying them in the process. I wonder if this is how the whole ecosystem works here. It's impossible to say right now. It's entirely alien. Unfortunately, this is all a lot worse than it seems. The infection extends below the surface as well.
Okay, so we need to find, well, got these sticks here, but we need to find some large plants that we can get some large leaves from. How many more we need of those? Long branches, we got all those. We just need some logs, and then we need some leaves. Maybe these ones back here. Got any more leaves there? Or is it just all long branches? Oh, there's no leaf right there. There we go. All right, let's take these in. Let's see how many more we need. Oh, we just got the right amount for that. One left, perfect. And then we just need some logs. There we go. That should do her.
Excellent. We've successfully accomplished the main necessities needed for human survival: food, water, and shelter. This is the foundation of what we need to keep you alive. You need to survive until help arrives, or until we find a way to get you out of here. I've created a new interface for you, aimed at keeping you alive. I've named it Adaptations. Please check out the Adaptations interface now. Apparently, my predictions about a day-night cycle were correct. Not surprising at all. My prediction being correct, I mean. The dark is unpredictable enough back on Earth. Down here, we have no idea what to expect. You must be prepared for anything. Can you see that strange growth over there? On the tree you cut earlier. I think it's a different strain of the infection. Either way, it wasn't there before. You should scan it. Well, this is fascinating. The infection seems to possess certain restorative properties. You see how the growth is concentrated on the damaged area of the tree. I suspect it will eventually fully regenerate the organic material. It's completely alien. I recommend leaving it undisturbed for now, at least until we have a deeper understanding of its function and behavior. Based on my scans, this infection appears to form as a sort of restorative for the ecosystem here. It only seems to grow on the trees and the areas close to your constructions. My hypothesis is that these growths, this infection, will appear more often the more you establish yourself within this environment. If I'm correct, which I usually am, the infection may grow to encompass and break down your structures and belongings. Like a killer T-cell destroys dangerous cells in a human body, I'm afraid I cannot fathom a way to contain the spread of the mass quite yet. Continue to scan any similar growths you find, and I will do what I can to come up with something.
All right, so it looks like it is getting nighttime. So let's lay down and we'll wake up in the morning. We'll set the respawn time here and go to sleep.
Huh. You survived the first night. Not what I was expecting.
Okay, so we got a little food, a little water in us. Let's see if we can't go do some exploring, see what kind of stuff we can find. Hopefully we can find something where we can put water in it and be able to use that to our advantage, as we don't have anything that really holds water, a flask or anything like that. I'm going to head on up here and see what there's anything we might have missed. All right, let's do a little scouting around, since we do have our spawn point is back there now, next to our little makeshift base. And I want to just go through here and just see if maybe there might have been something I ran past. These things here, I would think that they'd have something on them. Now that we have an axe, we can chop down one of these palm trees. There we go. Hey, that's what I want right there. And I got some wood out of that deal. And another coconut. So let's head back with this. Hopefully now we have something that we can make water with. And we can get our water going on. And then we need to go and start establishing a base, get our base set up. So we'll run down here and we'll get that going. Maybe I just take the coconut. Maybe there's something in my little inventory thing I have to do. Let's see, where'd my fire go? There it is. All right, let's see here. Let's go into this and let's see what we got. Oh, we got a coconut canteen. That's how we do it. All right, let's craft one of those. All right, cool. We have this little canteen thing, so we need to go and fill this up with water. I believe there is water over here, so we'll go use the water over here to fill this up. There we are. And now let's take this back, and we can't drink this water because it's not purified. It's still kind of all nasty water and everything, you know. It's Mars water. So we're gonna put this right here. We're gonna boil the water next to it, get that going. And then I think what I want to do now is, now that I got that set up and I got that going on, I want to start setting up a base here. Let's see if we can't set up a base. All right, that looks pretty good. It's a good start. Now we need to start chopping up some wood and getting that all set up. Oh, let's check our water, see how our water's doing. I'll pick that up. And let's take a drink of water, boy. I tell you, I'm thirsty.
I'm afraid you're going to be stuck here until we find a way out, or until help comes from the surface, even if that is statistically highly unlikely. There is a high chance this site has a day-night cycle like Earth's. In anticipation of that, we need to find you a safe place to sleep. If I may, I'd recommend building a lean-to. Your delicate frame is far too fragile to risk shelter in anything less. Luckily, you only need wood and leaves to build one. I'll help you track down the resources.
All right, now we got to split these logs in half here. And then we can use them for the steps. Pick up that heavy branch. We can use that for kindling in our fire. Oh, it looks like we got our max, so let's go put these down. Building lacks support, strengthens surrounding. Okay, all right. Should be able to put it on the stairs. Yeah, at least I got that. Still can't do that, huh? All right, just need some logs to kind of iron that out. See, we got some trees over here. We can only pick up 2 logs at a time, so I'll have to just work with what we got. Pick up these extra sticks here. We'll use that for a fire when it gets closer to nighttime. There we go. Got one done. Hopefully these little growths or whatever will grow these trees back, and then we can just be able to use them again for constant to continue building. All right, now we should be able to make those stairs now that we have something strong to go against it. Oh, I just don't do these trees any justice, do I? Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to drop these on the ground. I'm going to switch over to my axe. Oh, that is nighttime calling. So we have to like get it going here. Run back to our fire. Make sure we get our fire going and make sure it's all nice and ready for us. There we go. So we got this little bit right here. For some reason, I can't seem to walk up that. So here's my fire. Let's see. Let's make sure we got plenty of fuel on this. Last the night. There we go. And then we'll get some sleep. Let's see here. What I want to do is, I think I want to bring these logs over. Start working on the other floor parts. Get those all going. I'm thinking maybe on these stairs, instead of having these stairs right here, being that I have to do that little jump, and when I get that doorway on, you see I'm gonna like run into that doorway trying to get into it. So I think what I want to do here is I want to remove these. Pick up these rocks here so we don't take over any resources. And then I want to do B, and I want to do another foundation, and let's do a foundation right there. And then we're going to do, and then we do our stairs, and that'll just be like a little entrance into it. That way the stairs won't be an issue trying to get in. I had another log around here somewhere. Oh, there it is. What's that? Some heavy branches here, almost inside that tree. So we need one more piece of wood on that, and we should be good for that landing. Oh, we got our 2 logs. All right, cool. Let's go and put these logs down. I think we only need one more log for that landing, and then it's just a matter of us breaking up some logs here. All right, just a few more. We should have those stairs done, and then we can start working on the rest of the house on the inside. All right, I'll put those down there, and then we're gonna split these guys up. And there we go. We got a little landing there, so we can get in here easy enough. And let's finish up that wall there. Maybe that wall. What's this one need? Probably it looks like it needs that. What do these need? 2 split logs and 1 log. Okay, so it just needs a log. Now, if you get into like this area right here, and say you got something that's buried in all this grass or all these leaves and everything, you can't really see what's going on, you know, like this right here, which I'm pretty sure is probably underground. But what we can do is we can go into the build menu and go to your lean-to, and you can, if you find a green spot, you just click that. Look at that. It just cleans those things up a little bit, makes it a little easier for you to be able to see. There we go. So then we can use that to pick up our logs that are buried all in those bush that we can't see. Let's take that back there. There we go. Got that one done. Now, one of the things I think we need to do is to make a we need to make a workbench. Let's make a workbench here. We're gonna hit R to rotate it. I'm just gonna put that like right there. And it looks like what we need: some sticks and 2 split logs. Huh. I had some sticks laying around. I don't know what I did with those. All right. Well, we can get a few more. All right. I don't know. Is it long sticks or just sticks? I don't know. Let me see. Let's see what we need. Just says sticks. Wrong kind of sticks. Okay. Let's break these. There we go. And then let's put those on. All right, now we just need 2 split logs, and then we should be able to finish that the workbench. All right, so what I want to do is I want to split these, and let's put those on there. There we go. Now we got a workbench.
You now have a dedicated workspace.
All right, we can click on this here. We can allows us to make. We can do the bow now. We can do a water skin. We can do a shovel. Oh, that's pretty cool. Wonder what we can get with a shovel. Get some wooded leggings. That might be nice. Get some decent armor on us. Let's see a breastplate. Oh, here we go. Wooden chest plate.
Oh, well done. I must admit, I did worry creating a set of armor may have been beyond your capabilities. Well, happy to be proved wrong for once. Now, keep that armor on at all times for your own safety, and remember, you're only as good as your equipment. Make sure you keep an eye on wear and tear.
That's kind of funny. Oh, it fell on the ground. That's where it went. Oh, there we go. Offhand, main hand, waist, head slot. Okay, so we could probably make like a helmet of some type, I imagine. And then for us to make a bow, it says unknown ingredient and a long branch. So I'm not sure what that is. We need some more core leather for that to make the water skin. The shovel, we can make a sturdy digging tool suitable for excavation, gardening, and quickly moving earth. Firefly lantern. A wearable lantern that harnesses the glow of fireflies, offering hands-free illumination when exploring or working in dark environments. Oh, that might be like good later on. And then we got the stone sword, reliable sword crafted. Oh, we can make one of those. That might be handy. Get some fine healing. We get the lunar light lanterns. It's a wearable lantern containing a light emanating orb, allowing your hands-free illumination. It's too bad you can't put that up in the house or whatever. We can do a shield. We can do a spear, a dagger, arrows, and a stone pickaxe. A primitive pickaxe fashioned from stone. Usable enough for mining ore and breaking rocks despite its limited durability. And then we have 13 other unknown craftings. Now let's make the pickaxe. Maybe there'll be something we can use that for. First, it's on the ground. I'm thinking that we are going to need to make a box. So let's do a wooden chest. We'll put that over here. You know what? I should put that like right here. Oh, look at my food is getting down there. Okay, let's see. Pick that up. Oh, burnt cave suit. Okay, well, I don't know. We might be able to do that. We need 13 split, 3, right? Yeah, 3 split logs. All right, let's see here. So what we're going to need to do is get those split logs. I think that I was chopping up over here. So maybe, yeah, here we go. Let's pick up these logs. All right, cool. We got that. Let's see. Let's put maybe, I don't know, last piece here. There we go. We could probably move some of this wood over here to this area so we're not... Can these stack? Or is like 4 the max or something? I guess the 4 is the max. I'll keep some on me just in case. And then, I don't know. Looks like I got plenty of these, so I'll put these over here. And then a bunch of these here. Yeah, that looks all right. Is that a club or something? Oh, that must be my sword. Okay, that's cool. Let's see here now. Let's look in here, see what stuff we got here. We got that water cone thing. I don't think we're gonna need that, to be honest. I'm thinking I'm gonna put that over there and that there. Yeah, pick there. Let's get oh, there's the, oh, that's my little knife there. Yeah, okay, we'll put the sword there. No, I need a spot open when I eat these, right? So let's get rid of the dagger. I don't, maybe we might not need a dagger. And then I'll put like that. There we go. There we go. Pick that up. And I'm going to put this in here. It takes a lot of room. But it seems that we are on definitely a good start. I am liking the way this is looking and everything like that. But I think this is going to do it for me today. I appreciate you guys coming along and joining me on this little adventure. It's been super fun. We'll do more on the next episode. I want to thank everybody for coming out. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next video. You take care now, and bye-bye.